can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms. Ready to be covered in scars. 'Cause I will always be a warrior. Late nights, get lost, hard work, the cost. Can't quit, can't stop. This world all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out. 'Cause I'm gone in deep. Get lost in the weeds. You know it's all about the conquest. What's next? You gotta put the work in like you're obsessed. Think about what you want, what's your future. What kind of person would it take to seduce her? So what's next? Be obsessed with winning and your success. Make progress, this life is never promised. So feel blessed, live life, don't be too cautious. Trust the process.
What's good, YouTube? Executioner Gaming TV here, and I'm back with another banger build video for y'all, bruh. I mean, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I mean, comment. Let me know what you think. But this one right here, and I mean, anybody who's a Ridgeway fan, I got you something nice. Ridgeway all the way, baby. Bleed, and it absolutely slaps. Alright, so let's get into this build video, because I like to keep my shit short and sweet. You already know what it is, baby. Let's get into it. So, you know, I like to start off by let you guys see the build. That's what it is. So we got the Ridgeway, we got the Fenris, we got a Shiska, Fox's Prayer, we got one piece of Walker, we got a Grouper, right? So let's start with, now that you guys see your build, a little pre of the build, a little pre-look of the build, we're going to start with the specialization. So of course, on this one, we're going to go with the firewall. You know what I mean? Everybody should already know what you, with the firewall, med kit, baby. You know what I mean? Give you that heal over time. So that's the purpose of the firewall. You pop a med kit, you get that extra heal over time. You know what I mean? So that's the beautiful thing about the firewall. Why we're using the firewall with that, right? Our main. Now, a lot of people gonna be like, why aren't you using the FAMAS? Why aren't you using a gun with, or a gun with Sadis? Because this is built for the EB. This is built EB tough. You know what I mean? EB tough. So this is what we have with it right here. You got the EB, of course, roll the 28. Now everybody know it says total weapon damage right there is 100K, 75% headshot damage. Now, damage for everybody is going to vary. It depends on what everybody's expertise is. Some people's expertise at 10, some people's expertise at 20, some people at the max, some people at 25. So it all depends. So this is at what it's like if you're at expertise 28. You're going to be at 100K, right? For EB. And of course, you know, you want the EB God roll, damage your target out of cover. And the purpose of the EB is because, of course, it absolutely slaps. This gun still slaps. And I mean, even though it got nerfed, it still slaps. And we want, the purpose of it is we need those mods on there. 15%, sorry, 15% crit chance for the scope. You got 10% weapon handling. You got another 20% critical hit damage for the muzzle. And then, of course, you know what I mean, you got the 30 round, you know what I mean, 60 in the mag. You can't beat it, right? And that's why, this is why you have to use the EB. You don't have to, but it's better for the EB because you get the extra stats on there, right? And, of course, you know, tenacity, of course. You know, you proc tenacity, you have that 15%. You kill it. You get a kill with a headshot. You're basically invincible. You know what it is for tenacity. Now for secondary. Now this is preference, right? Now I got the Sadis. I got a shotgun for the secondary, and this is all preference. Whatever you want to use, right? I know me. I love everybody who knows me. I love shotgun, close range. You pushing me, I need to get you out of there quickly. So, and with the Sadis on the shotgun is absolutely broken. Slaps, right? Absolutely slaps. So, of course, damage your target out of cover. My shotgun is not maxed, you know what I mean, because it's Sadis. I run this build a lot, but you know what I mean, I gotta finish getting my Sadis shotgun up. I got my other shotgun up to 28, but I gotta finish getting my Sadis shotgun up to 28. Of course, damage your target out of cover. For the mods, you got 5% 5% crit chance mod, 20% reload speed. For the underbarrel, another 5% crit chance, right there. If you want to see for the scope, crit chance, and reload speed for the back. Now let's get into the good part. Good part too. Now, of course, you got Fenris, one piece of Fenris, of course, for the assault rifle, 10% assault rifle damage. You're gonna roll that for blue, right? Crit, right? Then of course, you're gonna have the Ridgeway. Now this right here is what makes this build broken, right? The Ridgeway right here, you put them on bleed, baby. People like to run away. There's a lot of runaway guys out here, right? They like to run. So sometimes you got to slow them down a little bit. You know what I mean? Put them on a little bleed. Have them creeping around the corner, because these dudes be having track shoes, boy. They got them Nikes. So we got to slow them down a little bit. You do something, you know what I mean? So the Ridgeways, shooting an enemy within 15 meters, apply bleed to a target, repairs 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within 15 meters, right? Now, if you use also with this Ridgeway, if you're using a Stinger Hive, any enemies that you put, like any of your opposition that you put on bleed, you get you get armor regen back also with the Ridgeway. So you could also run this with the Stinger Hive also. That gives you regen, repair strength per numbers of bleed enemies right there. So for 1, you get 3%, 2, 6%, 3, 12%, 4, 24%, 5, 48%. That's so the more people you put on bleed is the faster your armor comes back, right? Also, that's going to be crit with a crit damage mod, right? We got a Shiska holster, right? We're going to roll that for blue. Crit chance, crit damage, right? Shiska gives you the 8% critical hit chance. It's a bonus. Then we have the Fox's Prayer, right? Which, everybody knows the Fox's Prayer going to give you that. This is the name, knee pad. Going to gives you that 8% damage your target out of cover, right? Roll that on. We're gonna roll that for crit damage. The bonus for the Fox's Prayer doesn't really matter. It's rifle, right? So if you want to, if you want to run a rifle as a secondary, you can. It's up to you, right? But the bonus is a rifle, but it's mostly we run it for the damage your target, for that multiplicative damage the target out of cover. Then we got one piece of Walker. Also, we're rolling that for blue. Crit. Walker, one piece, 5% weapon damage, right? And then the backpack, we have what am I talking about? A Grupo backpack, 13% critical hit damage for the bonus, right? This is all reds, no blues on this one. Now you don't have your build don't have to be the same, right? Like some pieces that I have blue on, right? Like they could be you could swap. Like if you have another piece that maybe you have the blue on that piece and the other one has the red, you could swap them around. You just you know what I mean. You could have them in different slots. You don't have to be exact the same, right? Then crit also another crit damage mod. Now this is the backpack talent. You're running Wicked, which amplifies a status effect increase. Applying the status effect increases total weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds, right? This is so, if you know you're running the Ridgeway, so you know you shoot somebody, they're gonna be on bleed, that's a status effect. So you're proccing the Wicked because you're putting them on status effect. If you drop if you have a Stinger Hive, that's status effect, right? So you get extra 18% for 20 seconds, right? So you're looking at a lot of damage, right? And this is why this build absolutely slap. Now we're running it. Now I'm at 1.6. Now if you don't have any pieces rolled up, because if you notice some of my pieces are at 28, 25, 25, 12, 14, whatever, right? Most likely if you don't have anything and most likely your build is butt ass naked, right? And got nothing on there, no expertise, you're gonna be at like 1.5, right? That's where you're gonna be at, right? Now, if you want, like I said, for example, if you have a walker that you have all reds, no blue, right? But you have a Grupo backpack with the blue on it, you could swap. It's gonna be the same, right? You don't have to be the same. Or you could have a Shiska for the gloves and a walker for the holster, right? It's still all the same, right? Now, skills is also preference. Now for the for the EB, I think we're all playing this game long enough to understand where we get this EB, right? You could get this EB from the raid, Dark Hour raid, and you could also get it from the DZ, right? So, yeah. So if you need anything on that, you could hit me up, and I do raids. So if anybody trying to do a raid for EB, you still have not yet gotten an EB, you could definitely hit me up, and we could definitely do a raid and get an EB for y'all. Right now, for skill wise, it's preference. I run a pulse and a fire sticky. Now status effect, right? So preference, all up to you. Whatever you want to run for skills, right? Now I know you all, since I got through that, and then for the pistol preference, once again, you can run whatever you want to run for a pistol. Now let's get to the stats, because I know you all like stats, right? And this is what we have right here, right? 60 crit chance, 186 crit damage, right? Now, I know. Now this, and then if you're in a group, and somebody's running a healer, you're running heals. Somebody's running heals with their future. Oh my God, it's OP. It's OP. All right, it's just absolutely OP. So definitely, that's the stats. 100, like I said, 100K weapon damage, 75% headshot damage. So, and there we have it. So let me know if you get to the end of the video. If you got this far, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share it. Let your boy know what you really think of it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. But we already know what it is, good or bad. I appreciate you all. Until next time, stay safe. Peace, love, cool runnings. I'll drop my links down. We stream on Twitch live also, so if you want to pull up, check on your boy. You already know. Appreciate you all. Until next time, baby. We're out.
Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms. Ready to be covered in scars. Cause I will always be a warrior. Late nights, get lost, hard work, the cost. Can't quit, can't stop. This world all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out. Cause I'm gone, indeed. Get lost in the weeds. You know it's all about the conquest. What's next? You gotta put the work in like you're obsessed. Think about what you want, what's your future? What kind of person would it take to seduce her? So what's next? Be obsessed with women and your success. Make progress